Konnichiwa. Everyone, I hope your day is going well. I'll tell you about the story of Doraemon, Nobita, and Takashi's friendship challenge. Let's get right into it. It was a peaceful afternoon, and Nobita was sitting on his porch, staring up at the sky, when Doraemon suddenly appeared with a puzzled expression on his face. Nobita, Doraemon said, adjusting his pocket. I've just received an urgent message from Takashi. Takashi? Nobita looked up, confused. What's going on with him? He's usually so quiet and doesn't cause trouble. Doraemon sighed. That's the thing. Takashi has been having some issues with his friends lately. He feels like his friendships are all one-sided, like he's always the one putting in the effort, but no one else seems to care. Nobita furrowed his brow. That's sad. I know Takashi's always been kind to everyone, even though he doesn't always show it. What's he going to do? Doraemon thought for a moment. I have an idea. Why don't we help him out? Let's show Takashi what real friendship is all about. Sometimes people need a little push to realize what's right in front of them. Nobita nodded. You're right, Doraemon. Let's help Takashi feel like he's not alone. Later that afternoon, they found Takashi sitting under a tree in the park, looking down at his shoes, his usual calm demeanor clouded by a hint of frustration. Hey, Takashi, Nobita called out as he approached. What's going on, man? You look a little down. Takashi looked up, surprised to see them. Oh, hey, Nobita. Doraemon. I didn't mean to worry you, but I've been feeling a little left out. It's like I'm always the one calling my friends, trying to hang out, but they never seem to put in the same effort. I feel like they don't really care about me. Nobita sat beside him, his voice full of sympathy. I get it, Takashi. I've been there. Sometimes you try so hard to be a good friend, but it feels like no one is doing the same for you. Doraemon, who had been quietly listening, finally spoke up. Takashi, sometimes it's not about just waiting for others to notice how much you care. Sometimes you have to show them what real friendship is. A little act of kindness can go a long way. Takashi raised an eyebrow. What do you mean? Well, Doraemon explained, we're going to set up a little challenge. You and your friends are going to work together on something. No competition, just teamwork. That way, you can show them how being a good friend can be fun and rewarding. Nobita grinned. That sounds great. Let's organize a fun event, something where everyone has to pitch in. No one likes to feel left out when everyone's involved. Takashi thought about it for a moment. All right, I'll give it a try. But what kind of event are we talking about? Doraemon pulled out a small gadget. Leave that to me. I'll set up the friendship relay race. Everyone has to contribute in their own way. The winner? Well, there's no prize, except the satisfaction of working together and learning how important true friendship is. The next day, Takashi invited Jian, Suneo, and Shizuka to join him at the park, where Doraemon had set up an obstacle course full of challenges that required teamwork, carrying heavy objects, solving puzzles, and even working together to build a tower of blocks. The twist? Everyone had to work together, and no one could do it alone. At first, John and Suneo weren't too thrilled about the idea. John groaned. This is stupid. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to win. Suneo grinned. Yeah, winning's the only thing that matters. Who cares about teamwork? But as the challenges progressed, something surprising happened. When they had to solve a puzzle, they realized they couldn't do it without everyone's input. When they had to build the tower, they couldn't do it without cooperating. Slowly, they began to see that working together was actually pretty fun. By the final challenge, everyone was cheering each other on. John, usually so focused on competition, was clapping his hands for Takashi and Nobita. Tsuneo, who would normally have made fun of everyone, was encouraging Shizuka as she carefully carried a heavy box. Even Shizuka, usually the quiet one, was laughing and working hard to make sure they finished on time. Finally, they reached the last part of the race, a massive puzzle that could only be solved if everyone contributed a piece. It was a test of their teamwork, and everyone was invested in finishing it together. When the puzzle clicked into place, they all stood there, staring at the completed image. It was a picture of their group, smiling and having fun. No one had won or lost, but everyone had participated, and the feeling of accomplishment was shared by all. Takashi looked around at his friends. Wow, I never thought we could do something like this together. I guess all along, I was just missing the right way to ask for help. Nobita smiled. Sometimes, it's not about doing everything by yourself. It's about knowing when to ask for help and when to offer it. That's what makes a true friendship. John, who had been quiet for a moment, finally spoke up. You know, I thought this was just going to be another dumb game, but I had fun. I guess teamwork really is important. Thanks for pulling us together, Takashi. Tsuneo nodded. Yeah, we might give you a hard time sometimes, but we do care. Maybe we should all try harder to support each other more. Shizuka smiled at Takashi. I think today was really special. It showed me how much we can achieve when we work together. Thanks for inviting us, Takashi. Takashi smiled, his heart full of gratitude. Thanks, guys. This means a lot. I've learned that true friendship isn't about always being in control or doing everything alone. It's about trusting each other, helping each other, and making sure everyone feels included. Doraemon, who had been watching the whole thing with pride, turned to Nobita. See, Nobita, true friendship is about understanding and supporting each other, no matter what. Nobita grinned. I think Takashi's got it now, and I'm glad he showed us all the real meaning of friendship. As the sun began to set, the group of friends, now closer than ever, sat together, chatting and laughing about the day's events, realizing that the strongest bonds are formed not through individual victories, but through mutual respect and teamwork. Did you enjoy this friendly adventure? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Doraemon short stories. What does friendship mean to you? Let us know in the comments below. You are kind. Thank you for your support. Sayonara.